So on this channel, I've always critiqued Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate was the dude that pretty much led the red pill community. He started the anti-feminism movement, which I agree with that. I'm cool with that. If you want to make a movement against feminism, I'm all for that. Feminism, I feel like it's a cancer. So in today's video, I want to talk about Andrew Tate. Him and his brother were actually charged with SA. Which is not a shocker. I told you guys on this channel before a while ago that, like, you don't just freaking raid someone's house for no reason without evidence. I know it's in like Romania or wherever he got arrested at first. The UK has its own troubles over there, but if you're going after somebody like this and have proof and you actually like charge this person and found them guilty in court, that's different. You can't sit here and say, oh, the government's going after him, blah, blah, blah. They went through courts. They had, jurors look at this and everything, and he was found guilty. So I don't believe that this is a conspiracy theory that they're just trying to just shut him down because he's freaking going outside the matrix or whatever.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
A lot of conservatives fell for it, and they tried defending him, thinking that he was a martyr. And he's not. He's a terrible person, and he bamboozled a lot of people. Candace Owens, the Hodge twins, there's some other conservatives I can't think of right now, but those are the only two I can think of top of my head that endorsed Tate. So 3 hours ago, Andrew Tate made a response video to all this, and I have to sit back and watch it with you guys. It looks pretty crazy just from like the first 20 seconds I saw of this video. So before we get into this video, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So of course this dude's like freaking shirtless.
I am a reminder of what is going to happen to every single man in the dystopian future which they are trying to build for us.
Really?
I'm a reminder of what they did to Trump. Trial by media, endless allegations, some victim who he doesn't even remember the name and face of. And
the difference is there's proof, though. That's the difference. The difference is between you and Trump. Trump doesn't, there was no evidence. It was just allegations. There's proof on you. That's the thing. And now we can legally say in the UK that he has done this stuff. This is legally, we can say it now. Before you had to say, oh, allegedly. Now it's proof. It's set in stone. You have a warrant for your arrest, buddy, in the UK.
And now the UK government is trying to silence me. They're accusing me of crimes which happened 15 years ago. They're not even telling me against who. 15 years ago, you did something wrong. To who? We can't tell you. This is a setup. This is a political witch hunt, which is why the members of parliament are open.
Where in politics are you at? I know, like, throughout the election, there was a lot of his posts being elevated. Like I said, a lot of conservatives were like agreeing with him. If somebody gives you a bottle of water and it's 99% water, but there's 1% of cyanide in there, it's gonna kill you. That's what this guy is. He can sit here and say some crazy stuff, but he says something that somebody agrees with, they're gonna be like, oh, there's some truth behind what he's saying. No, it's like anybody can say that. I'm pretty sure Hitler had some ideas that people would agree with nowadays, but he was Hitler. Like I'm not comparing this guy to Hitler at all, but
openly calling for my decimation. Where is my chance of a fair trial when members of parliament are saying I deserve to go to jail without even seeing the evidence which has been put in front of a judge? This is a setup head to toe. And what they are doing to me is the same thing they tried to do to Trump, and it is the same thing they're going to do to every single one of you. Do not forget, they tried to put a bullet in Trump's head.
That wasn't the UK Parliament, from what we know. It was just some crazy leftist. Like, he's comparing himself to Trump. He's nowhere near Trump's level, like, his influence. I mean, he has a big influence on the red pill community, but with Trump is well known around the world. Like I said, there's a little bit of truth because the UK is attacking freedom of speech over there. It's really bad over there right now, freedom of speech. And I can agree with them. Yeah, that's true. The UK wants to silence everybody that has an opposing view, especially with like Islam, which is weird because he's Islamic or whatever. He's Muslim, so they're not attacking him for his beliefs.
They want me gone. What they are doing to me is coming to every single man who wants to protect the sanctity of his child's mind. If you do not want your kids learning propaganda in school, they will destroy you. What they're doing to me
That's true.
is the same thing they will do to every single man who refuses to take a vaccine because Pfizer wants to make money, even if it gives you turbo cancer.
A lot of men aren't like you, though. A lot of men don't do what you do. They don't have OnlyFans models. They're not going around saying they want to, they have a fantasy of beating women. That's crazy because there's a thing that came out about him that he has fantasies of hurting women. That's like a fetish for him. It's weird. No, normal men don't do that. I don't know about you guys. I never have fantasies about doing that. So, no, most men aren't like you. I'm sorry. I know you live in your little bubble, your Andrew Tate bubble, your red pill community bubble, but not every man thinks exactly like you think.
When I decided to take on this fight against the Matrix, I understood the size and scope of the enemy. I knew exactly what they were going to try and do, and I called them out publicly, repeatedly, in advance, because their playbook is transparent. What they're trying to do to me is to silence me. They want me to disappear from the internet because I am afraid.
He's gonna keep on ranting. I'm sorry it's just crazy. If you are innocent, if you have not done nothing, show proof. Why don't nobody ever show proof? Like, you have money, right? Hire somebody who knows how to do video editing. Sit there in a room. Don't just sit there and go off in emotion saying, oh, they're gonna come after you. They're coming after you. Show proof. Like, show proof. Okay, this person said this. Well, that's not true because of this. I don't know. It's just like people don't want to show proof anymore. Just like if everything's good and hunky dory, show the proof that you didn't do it. You can't just sit there and say, "Oh, they're lying. They're lying." You don't have. If they're lying and you're telling the truth, you have nothing to back it up, though. That's the thing. Like, coming on here and just saying that everybody's attacking me and they're gonna attack you next. That's not good. That shows that you're guilty. To me, it shows that you're guilty.
But the problem that they have is that I do not operate from a realm of fear. My entire life has been a fight. Since the second I was born, I was fighting against poverty, before fighting in the ring, and now I am fighting the Matrix. I've never known peace.
His background, his past is so weird because he lies all the time. He'll switch up his backstory when he was a kid. He said his dad was an alcoholic and abused him, and his mom was single. But then he always said that his dad was always in his life and he was a great father. So his whole background, his whole life is a lie. That we don't know what his life was. He could have been rich. I mean, his dad was in the military, so I'm pretty sure they made pretty good money in the military.
And when I was fighting the Romanian judicial system, which is questionable at best, I walked into court with my head held high. I did not run. I did not hide. I could have disappeared. I didn't do any of it. I walked in there against a questionable judicial system.
Brother, they raided your house. You didn't go in there by yourself. See? He's lying. He didn't go in there freely they raided his house and arrested him. That's what they did. He didn't just go, oh, yep, okay, I'm going to go to court and turn myself in. No, he hid. He got arrested from Greta Thunberg, bro, because you try to flex, and you got caught because of a pizza box.
Every single man watching this and every single woman watching this who has sons or a husband, imagine they said to you or your husband, 15 years ago you hurt somebody. Who? Won't tell you.
You have like freaking 50 wives, bro. What are you talking about? He can't relate to men because men only have one wife. Most men have one wife. They don't have a mansion full of OnlyFans models. He can't relate to us, guys. He can't.
How can you defend yourself? At the same time, the media is saying you're a bad person and belongs in jail. At the same time, members of parliament say you belong in jail. Nobody even knows who this person is, if they exist at all. I've been through this for 4 years so far. 4 years of jail, house arrest, endless media slander. I've never even had a trial.
Endless media slander. You're not even like relevant like that. He was pretty much off the radar for a while. I think like when he first got arrested, that's when he blew up. But the last like year or so, he's been kind of like irrelevant, like on the media and stuff. I mean, on Twitter, like I said, he blew up around the election because a lot of conservatives were elevating him. He's literally elevating himself as Trump. It's weird. It's crazy. And I'm surprised he didn't say he's like Jesus. I'm surprised he's not like, oh, Jesus was a perfect man and he died. He was a perfect man. Like, it's crazy. I'm surprised he hasn't said that yet. I don't know. The video's not over yet.
They don't want people to say Andrew Tate says smart things. They don't want big companies to use Andrew Tate to push their products to children. They don't want me to affect political campaigns.
What is he talking about? Hustle University? You're trying to bring that to kids? What? What products have you brought? What are you talking about, dude? See, he just makes up stuff. Like, the only thing that you're known for is talking and OnlyFans and Hustle University. That's it. That is all you're known for, dude. What? products are you talking about? See, he's such a liar.
All of the men who are watching this, who believe it will not happen to you, if you let them kill me,
they're gonna throw you into prison, buddy. They're not trying to execute you. They're gonna throw you into prison.
hands up for what they believe in. If you believe these liars, if you believe these opportunistic women who have been promised money to lie, sooner or later, they're going to kill you.
So that's his strategy. He's just gonna point out the government, saying they're coming after you. I'm like Trump. I'm pretty much the most known person in the world, which is that's factually false, because I could walk down the street and ask somebody who Andrew Tate is, and they probably won't even know who he is. But if I ask who Trump is, everybody's gonna know who that is. You're gonna go to court. All right, go ahead, go turn yourself in. I guarantee the next time we hear about this, he's gonna be in handcuffs, getting arrested from his mansion again. He won't go in there peacefully. You'll have to get raided for him to go in there. So, anyways, what do you guys think about this? I thought this was absolutely hilarious that this dude is just sitting here trying to seem like he's a cultural figure, like he's a martyr, guys. He's a martyr for men in the red pill community, and literally everything he talked about in this video, he didn't do it. No, everything he's talking about, it contradicts what he believes in, and that's just who he is. He just changes his tune every audience he talks to. He changes his tune. So anyway, what do you guys think? You guys think he's guilty? You think the UK government's going after him? I honestly think that this is real. I really think that he has something, because I don't think governments would try so hard to stop this goober. There's no way. Like I can understand like somebody like Trump. That's different. But this guy, no. Anyways, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. And like this video if you liked it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.